Oh, we're live. Hello, people, and welcome to the Freakshow 117. You know what? We're on location at 7B and having a few drinks, cocktails. We're outside, and it's not that bad right now. It's pretty warm for December. Dude, this is December what?
Yeah.
4th? Can you believe this?
It's fine to get chilly. Just so you know, give out the spoilers fair warning already. A lot of shit happened in wrestling.
Oh my god, a lot of shit.
And TV and stuff. So
I just they had to shut
everything down.
The same thing happened to Baltimore. You see how many people in Baltimore keep getting?
Well, I saw that. Yeah, the football game. They had a fucking.
It was ridiculous. This game got postponed. They finally had the game, but I don't know what the hell going on.
How do you think they're all getting it? Because they're all blowing each other.
I have no idea how they get it. But they're supposedly what it was. One of the trainers, one of the guys that trains the player, went to the stadium and didn't do no protocol and pretty much gave Cobra to that. So that guy probably done and fired. His career's over.
Could you imagine that? Fuck this game and fuck this team. I ain't cool.
Oh my god, yeah. So the guy that does that trained him and helped him out, the conditioner,
he's done.
He's like went in there. He just gave everybody. I don't know. Maybe he was sneezing on the helmet. So who the hell knows what he's doing?
Like when you were in high school, when you rub your balls on people's like lockers to be an asshole.
Maybe
you rubbing COVID on everything.
You know what? You got to see who that guy betted on. Maybe he betted on the Steelers this year. He's like, there's no way Baltimore's win, and I'll make sure of that.
He's coughing on it. COVID for everybody.
Dude, what do you think of the newest episode, The Mandalorian? What a mindfuck.
So it came out midnight. Well, see, this one kills midnight. Fucking, why is it midnight Pacific time? Why not midnight our time?
It comes at midnight 3 in the morning.
Yeah, that's Pacific time. Why don't they? Why isn't it not midnight Eastern time?
I guess because they get people to the next day, you know, so they don't want people in the East Coast seeing and then ruin it for the people in the West Coast.
So they get it at 10 o'clock, or what is it, 8, 9 o'clock. I don't give a fuck, bro.
That's true, too. Like, The Boys was good. I like The Boys to say Friday, but we'll give it to you at 8 o'clock Thursday.
Yeah, because then it's you know, well, no, that doesn't make sense either, though.
No, but that's what they say every Friday, but then we just put it on Thursday. So every Thursday I was watching the new episode.
I wanted to watch it last night. I watched it this morning. It was like, fucking phenomenal. It was done so well.
Can you believe how they...
So again, there's gonna be spoilers. If you haven't seen Mandalorian yet,
we were both right. It was Boba Fett at the end that saved that woman.
Yeah. But they also, I don't know if you really listen to what he said his name was. He's the son of the fucking clones.
Yeah.
He calls himself a clone.
Yeah.
Which I was like, holy shit. But I guess he was. See, he wasn't a Mandalorian, but his dad was, which I thought was really fucking weird.
That was weird. He said because he fought in some of the war. He won in the
Mandalorian Wars, yeah.
He said my dad fought this and that, but he wasn't a Mandalorian because he didn't go under that culture.
It was under the code, yeah.
Yeah, under the code. But he said I won my armor, and then at the end, when you see him fighting and taking out, you're like, oh my god.
He was fucking insane. The only negative thing I will say about the episode was they did not... They didn't explain how the fuck he got out of Sarlacc.
I think he just got out like the Mandalorian. Remember, he blew him up.
Well, that wasn't a Sarlacc. That was a sand dragon. But apparently, Sarlacc slowly digests you. And the one thing that they were trying to say was that yes, that's why he's all fucked up. Is that he had to like take the armor off to get out of the acid, and it fucked him up.
Yeah.
But I really want to see what happens to that. And then the chick showing her belly. It was all robots inside.
Yeah, man. But you know what? That means they're going to bring a lot of people back. Dude, they were taking out people. How about his ship getting destroyed?
Dude,
now
Jar Jar Binks is coming back. I'm telling you.
How about his ship getting destroyed? Yeah. Now he's with Boba Fett's ship going around.
What's the name of the ship?
Oh, man.
I know it. I want to see if you know it.
It's called...
It's a weird name, too. I don't say what the hell name is this.
It's the fucking... It's the Boba Fett ship. What is it?
The Boba Fett ship. It's not called Boba Fett ship.
No. What is it called?
The blacks hate it.
Codfish?
Slave One.
Slave One. That's what it was. I told you for the Slave One.
It's a great ship.
You would think they would have changed that.
You would think so, right?
Slave One. That's what it was.
They should call it Toby 2.
And dude, they had like the Empire. Like they say that the Empire really didn't fall. The Empire was already back.
They're back. Yeah, I was shocked to see that.
How about those robots kidnapping little baby Yoda and the guy going, you...
The Death Troopers, Dark Troopers, not the Death Troopers. Yeah, dude, man,
It's this guy. I think I get the story. I think that Moff Gideon is Try and make Yoda his apprentice.
Could be.
Like his Sid.
Could be.
Imagine fucking Baby Yoda turn into the
Come
Dark
on, what's on
Lord.
there for like a lunatic? What the fuck is that?
Imagine Baby Yoda fucking turn into like the villain of the whole story.
What are you bringing? What are these things?
This is for you.
What is it?
This is for you, sir.
Oh, shit.
What's on the bottom?
What's in the bottom? What's in the glass?
Bottoms up.
What's
Oh,
the
shit,
bottom
absolutely.
Just enjoy.
though? What is it though?
Take a sip.
Ah, tequila.
But why is the bottom white?
That's the way it is.
This is whatever your wife gave you.
Oh, I trust her. You go, because she doesn't do tequila. And I'm naked in the East Village.
Oh, me too. Let me tell you, but that ship took
Thank
off.
you, Jimmy.
That ship took off, and the action, dude. Why couldn't they make the original Star Wars like that? Like, how do you fuck Star Wars up?
You know how? Because you have Kathleen Kennedy, who's a fucking twatsola, come in and go, fuck George Lucas, fuck his ideas.
Yeah, she
Fuck
sucked.
this, fuck that. I want money. I want women's lips. Like, how the fuck you have a robot revolt in a come on, in a solo movie? Stop.
What's so
There's
fucking awful?
political unrest in a galaxy far away that has nothing to do with this fucking world. Like, stop.
Yeah, you got to make Star Wars into Star Wars.
Dude, but again, we say this almost every episode. You got Jon Favreau, who started the MCU, who's now doing fucking, he kept Star Wars alive. The last 3 movies have sucked a bag of dicks.
Nah,
and I
they
would
were
not
bad.
be
They were
shocked.
bad movies.
I would not be shocked. Well, you really can't do it because the main stars are getting older. If they rebooted the whole thing.
You know what I keep hearing? I keep hearing the reboot. They even talking to some young guy to be Luke Skywalker. Don't be surprised if Luke Skywalker
Shows up
in this
Well, I know they're doing an offshoot with Ahsoka,
Yeah, but do you
where
see?
Hayden Christensen's gonna come back. I heard.
Oh yeah, but do you see?
Which I don't get.
Do you see with him, the Baby Yoda go on the rock and the power?
Yeah.
How come the other Jedi didn't come?
They might. See, this is I think the issue they're going to run into with this show is you can't jump too much because then it becomes, well, why didn't they show up in the last 3 movies? Where were the Jedi then? They were all hidden and shit. You can play into them coming out now because in the first movie, Luke does start a new temple. So you can show all the Jedis in there.
Yeah.
You can show Kylo Ren, Han getting married, young Han getting married, and they get married. Him and Leia, they just fucking have kids.
I think they did get married for a little while. Then they got divorced because he was still like.
I know, and in the stories and stuff, things went on. But I'm trying to think of in the context of the movies.
His kid was Ben Solo.
That was his kid, yeah. But did they ever say they got married?
I think they said they were, and they got like separated.
They just fucking. That's
Han
it.
Solo.
He's a scoundrel.
He's a scoundrel. He got the
He's a scruffy nerf herder. I mean, I get it all, but I'm trying to think. I don't remember them saying, "Oh, we got mad." Do you go like civil divorce court? Do the Hutts play the judges there? They murder the loser.
But you heard what they just
dead.
But you heard what they're saying. We only got 2 more episodes left,
Which sucks.
and I hope they go out with a big giant episode, man. I hope they go out with.
This episode's mad short too, man.
It was like 40 minutes.
No, it was 29 minutes.
Oh, what?
I looked it up. It was 29 fucking minutes.
It was 20, but with the intro, it's like 10.
No, it's 29 minutes.
Once you take the intro out,
Once
it's like 29. Yeah.
that means it's even shorter.
Yeah.
Once the end of this episode came out, I hit the A button on my Xbox. And it's 29 minutes and 15 seconds. Like motherfucker. I will say the one thing I do love is they don't put their credits on IMDb until after the show ends.
Yeah.
Because I looked it up and I was like, all right, Boba Fett was in 1 episode. That's it. I'm not gonna see him again. And then to see him again in this episode, I'm like, holy shit! Like Rosario Dawson playing Ahsoka Tano.
That was great. It was great.
I went on IMDb. She's only in 1 episode, but now she might be in other ones.
Yeah, but
they haven't put it on.
And
I'm loving that. I am loving that.
You know what the thing they did with that was pretty interesting? It was Robert Rodriguez that directed the episode too. And you can tell it was director. There was just that whole thing with the gun shooting, the shooting.
There was so much good action in it.
And
it was done so well.
And then the Death Troopers. You see when the Death Trooper came? They're like
Dark
Trooper. Dude, what's gonna happen with that?
What I don't get is I'm ashamed to say this. I don't know the whole lore about Dark Troopers because they're part robot, but they're stormtroopers, but they're not.
Yeah, they're like real clone. Because weren't they cloning people to put them in those suits?
I think they're cloning. What's his face? Palpatine.
It's a property.
I think that's what. So I do find it funny though, when they had fucking Baby Yoda in lockup. I'm sorry, Grogu. He was choking the shit out of them.
Yeah.
Like a Sith. He's like, fuck you and fuck you.
That's what I said. I think Darth Maul might be taking him to turn him into his apprentice. You know, hey, you know what else they started filming? Next week they start filming the Obi-Wan Kenobi series too for HBO.
That's gonna be insane.
Like show him what happened after Clone War.
In between, yeah. Once he gets Tatooine, which would be awesome.
So it's gonna be. I think that's gonna show a whole other fucking mystique of the lore and everything else, and you know him.
Maybe. So who's producing that?
I don't know, but I know that they started filming and
well, the only reason I'm asking is I guarantee if Favreau's got a hand in it, maybe that's why
they're filming in Boston too, which is weird.
Really?
Maybe it's
what I'm saying is maybe that's why they're not showing how Fett got out of the Sarlacc pit.
Maybe they're showing
because they're going to show it on the Obi-Wan one when he comes out and takes his armor off.
They can show it in a bunch of...
fucking...
you know what? They can show it. They're going to make a Boba Fett series anyway, so they can show it. Like something like a 5 series of him. Maybe they show how he got out like that, how he survived. Because this is, 5 years after that? So he's... How long was he in there? He probably wasn't in there. No,
so the Mandalorian's 5 years after Jedi.
Yeah. So he
was... Obi-Wan's going to be after... Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah.
So it's like, 10, 20 years prior.
They even talking about doing a Darth Vader one too, like a series for Darth Vader. They're talking, all those guys all get like their own little series. You know, but right now the good thing is, do you see what HBOMAX did?
No.
So HBOMAX, actually Wonder Woman's not going to be the only major movie coming to the network.
Which is huge.
They also got Suicide Squad 2. It's gonna be Suicide Squad is gonna be released. Matrix 4 and King Kong versus Godzilla is all gonna be released at the same time in theater, also on HBOMAX for no extra cost, just for your $14.99, people.
Shit, that's fucking crazy.
Oh, and Mulan right now. If you want to watch Mulan, it's free on.
That's on Disney. Yeah.
No longer $29.99. Yeah, so they just did that deal. So. Now everybody else is scrambling.
Wow. Well, yeah, that's its presidents now.
I really heard the rumor that the fucking next Friday, the Black Widow was supposed to come out.
That makes sense. A buddy of mine posted a thing on Facebook about I'm still gonna go to theaters, and I know what the fuck you're talking about. Now it explains why. Yeah. Now I get. Yeah, now it makes sense why I said that. So I built a home theater in the house, so I still get to see it on the big screen.
Yeah.
Per se, it's not a huge one, but it's good enough.
It's good enough.
But to be able to sit in the privacy of your own home and watch a movie and not deal with jerk-offs around you, I'm in.
But think about it. They're not even raising the price. You know, if HBO Max wanted to be, they could say, you know what, you're going to get your regular HBO Max, and then you can get your premium HBO Max.
And rent it.
And rent. Oh, no, you'll get those movies too many times, but it's $19.99. But it's still worth it.
But that's what I'm saying. But shut up. But but imagine that. Imagine, if they said, all right, every movie's going to be $10. Mulan was 30.
Yeah.
I thought it was a little bit much. Let's say $10.
But
you have that HBO Max, $10 per movie. You're gonna get people who get it.
But think about it, you can watch as many times as you want.
I know what I'm saying.
Which is incredible. You don't have to pay.
That's a big gamble. That's a big gamble.
But guess what? You know what? You do that. Guess how many people subscribe to that bit?
Oh, I'm sure.
Even if you only wanted to see, let's say you could wait for all these movies come out. And you can just buy one subscription for one and watch all the movies and watch them all. And they're giving people a lot of discounts. So you can find discount right now.
Like a year for how much?
For a year for $11.99. That's what I have it. $11.99 for the whole year.
A little over $100
for a year. Because it's mostly $14.99. But now you can go there. They're going to be going now. But they also, so now they're getting smarter. Now they say maybe you'll pay $5. And regular movies, no, they won't have commercial. Like Movie in the Movie, but like other movies that they have there, they'll show you like a commercial in the beginning, maybe a commercial in the middle.
So kind of like
and you'll pay like $5.99, and it'll last, but you're still gonna get the movie. But there'll be a commercial in the middle, which why not? You know what? You can
that's gonna push Disney hard. That's gonna push them hard.
But think about what Disney. Look at the shitty channel, the Disney universe, and look how many great shows too. But it's still going strong.
Yeah.
The only show that got canceled for that was Swamp Thing, and then Swamp Thing just got canceled because it cost too much. But Swamp Thing was fucking excellent.
Swamp Thing was phenomenal.
And I
don't know why they canceled that or anything about that.
It got canceled because of the money, and then I guess they were paying too much taxes in New Orleans.
Was it Atlanta?
Maybe Atlanta. It was one of those places.
Because I spoke to, through the grapevine, a guy who I know who was live in New York City. One of the guys who is a tech on the show. They left the swamp intact. They didn't break it down. They left it. They thought they would come back for season 2.
Oh, shit.
So it's still sitting there in one big piece.
Let's see. Maybe they get the CW decide to fund it and they can make a few 2 seasons. It won't be as greedy as. But look at a great job they did with Stargirl. Holy shit. I wanted to call child services watching Stargirl. Every kids were getting beat up.
Every time we bring it up, the song, he's like, I'm calling child services.
Fucking kids committed suicide, jumping in front. It was insane. It was like, what the fuck? It was a good show. So the other thing they talk about, so far what I saw on the list was all the movie of 2021 that they were going to show on the HBOMAX.
Dude, The Matrix alone is fucking crazy. That's nuts.
And you know what's funny? We're supposed to get John Wick and The Matrix the same week.
Same day.
So Keanu Reeves
I heard that.
Against himself.
Keanu against himself.
The other thing that's
coming up. Imagine having him on the show. He lives right over here.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
You know what's going to be incredible? So this week, you're going to have the next 2 weeks, people are going to have so much viewing shit to watch. You got Coming to America coming December 18th. You got fucking, on the 25th, you have Wonder Woman and everything. And on top of Wonder Woman, there's going to be that new cut of The Godfather Part 3 that came out.
I heard about that, yeah.
And people giving a pretty good review because they redid Godfather 2 and they cut it like in the old school and then it went to the front in the today, and it's a beautiful cut the way he did it. So this guy did it to fix it up.
Well, I just saw there's also Shameless come back for the final season.
Yeah, Shameless the final season.
That's what, Sunday, right? Well, today's Friday. Yeah, Sunday.
Dude, and if you guys, I want to give you a little recommendation. Season 4 of Fargo with Chris Rock and all these people, phenomenal.
Is it?
It's phenomenal. It's fucked up, but it's phenomenal. It's really good. And you seen because of that show on Netflix, Chet Sets are having the best week ever.
No, I don't see that.
Because that girl with the chest, so people are buying Chet Set. But you got something very interesting. There's 2 baby Yodas came on the market this week. One that was like a little robotic thing, and then the one that was more like a toy animated. You got the one
the animatronic one, yeah.
How is it?
I didn't open it yet, but I just put one in the box because it's my son for Christmas. It's funny. Tap his head, his eyes, he's doing the whole. This is the way shit. I'm like, oh shit, I feel like a fucking Mandalorian now. But he's cool. He's like life size, like this big.
You don't want to put him next to eggs, right?
No.
Your fucking eggs.
What you do is you put him next to a pregnant woman.
So let's jump. WWF was not bad. Neither was NXT. NXT is getting ready for that women's battle.
Wrestling was phenomenal this week.
Yeah.
I can't even shit on it as much as I used to. But out of all of them, I gotta tell you, man, AEW stole everything.
Oh yeah, but I did like the AJ Styles versus Drew. I think that's going to be a very good match.
Yes.
And I think they played the whole thing that this idiot might want to come and do the Money in the Bank.
I hope.
And then Shane, he's going to turn on Drew. I'm just waiting for that whole thing. You think,
Shane?
Sheamus. I think I'm just waiting for that.
I just saw him last night. He was in a movie. So there's a movie that came out called Buddy Games. It's a weird flick. Has some really funny parts, but some parts were just fucking gross. Like I almost put it up in the movie. Yeah.
What's it about?
5 guys, and they have like this competition, and they always like it's once a year, and they just have a competition of doing dumb shit. And
it's not like the movie Tag.
Kind of like that. But more gross, more like Jackass-esque.
Oh, yeah?
And they do dumb shit. I watched it because Nick Swanson's in it. I met him in Key West. He's a fucking amazing guy. Historical actor. He was in Real 911.
Oh, yeah. I love that shit.
He's a pisser. So the movie looked good. So I bought it. It was like $6 on Amazon Prime. And it's dark. It's funny in parts. Some parts I'm like, what the fuck is going on with this? But Sheamus is in it. He's the pawn shop dealer. And I was like, that's amazing.
Oh, my God.
And they watched Nick Swanson with Sheamus. Because Sheamus filmed Ninja Turtles here at 7B.
Yeah.
And apparently he still loves the bar. So I was laughing my ass off and seeing them two play off each other. I was dying fucking laughing.
Wow, that's really good.
But yeah, so I mean, I hope he turns on Drew. I mean, it'd be a good segue because it's smart writing. So fucking dipshit. So let's say AJ Styles wins, or let's say fucking, let's say Drew beats AJ Styles. Sheamus fucking bro kicks the shit out of him. And then The Miz catches in.
And then he get
Now you got AJ versus The Miz for the belts, because now AJ's pissed. And then you also have Sheamus versus Drew, which those guys are going to fucking
beat the shit out
destroy
of each other. Oh,
do you know their whole
good.
backstory?
No, what's their backstory?
They actually like were in the Indies together and stuff.
Oh, yeah?
Like Drew stayed at Sheamus' house for a couple months, yeah, like, out in Ireland and shit, yeah.
Wow.
So they go way back.
But you know who had a school in Ireland? Finn Balor traded out of these people, believe it or not. So I guess you look, but Finn Balor got his school in Ireland.
He started fucking wrestling when he was, what, 17?
Yeah, he trained Becky Lynch. He trained like Drew. Like a lot of these guys all came from that school of that Finn Balor went and he actually opened up in Ireland. The other thing that happened, dude, what a swirl with Sting. How good does Sting look?
Dude.
In AEW.
The short hair, I don't think he should grow his hair a little longer. But
I don't think he can.
Winter's
I think Sting.
Get plugs.
That come from it. Yeah.
Winter is coming. And then he came out. I was like, I would have. First of all, his shirt is stupid. I hate the shirt.
Oh, the one that said the Enforcer, the AEW.
No, it's got him with the two bats across it.
Yeah.
And the AEW on top. Like, come on, I get it. It's AEW. I understand that. Put it on the back. But he came out and he stared everyone down. And they all kind of cowered like little bitches. That was awesome. It said Darby Allin. Darby Allin stood up and he was like, "You got paint on one side. You don't have paint on the other, bitch." So we might see Sting taking Darby Allin under his wing, but then he paints his whole face now.
You know what the thing is? Darby Allin looked like such a little tiny fucking raccoon. That's Sting. Sting look like a man. This guy look like a child.
Well, he is.
I would just.
So maybe that's what they're gonna do. Darby Allin's not gonna be Sting's little protege. He'll paint his face.
They're gonna call him.
He'll be the new Stinger.
He'll be the Stinger. The little
Stinger.
Stinger.
Little Stinger. Like little Nate. Charles Robinson. And then the even bigger swerve at the end.
Oh my God. So they did that whole thing with Omega. Well, didn't they have some kind of deal that Kenny Omega said he wasn't going to use his knee against Moxley? And then he said they had a gentleman agreement because they
gentleman's agreement.
Oh my God. And he fucking, folks who got Don Callis out there. Don Callis, you're like,
yes, I don't like him.
What the hell? But that guy's
I don't know him personally.
I
don't like him, and that's why I have nothing to do with him personally. His character, there's something about him I just don't like.
But he played that sleazy guy.
He played Cyrus. He played a bunch of characters. I just don't like the characters he plays.
When the fucking guy came in, the Kenny, what is it? Moxley smacks the shit out of fucking Don Callis. He dropped the mic. The referees look at Don Callis and what Kenny Omega take one fucking shot, crack fucking John Moxley over his head, blood all over the place, and then he cracked him in the head with 4 of his fucking knee shots. And it was 1, 2, 3. The next thing you see, Don Callis wakes up. Kenny Omega is running, and they're taking off like thieves in the night, and nobody knows what's going on. So you know what's the swell? When they talked to Don Callis, and they asked him, he said, "We will give you all your answer on Tuesday Night Impact." What up? To Tuesday? Not Tuesday.
He goes, why Tuesday? Diamond's on Wednesday. He goes, "You're right. We're going to Impact." I was like, oh my God.
So you tell me, dude, and this is where I got to shit on AEW. Do you fucking just get your title stolen by a minor league organization over? Your fucking biggest title, your AEW title, got stolen. And
yeah, but let's be honest. That's going to bring... How many viewers are they going to get now on Tuesday?
I think
especially if NXT is considering going on Tuesday.
You want to hear something funny? So
that's a big fuck you to that.
You know what's funny? So the ratings were in for that. Dude, they got less than 1 million people to watch AEW, and NXT, which is developed, they still got 600,000 people. It's like,
yeah, but NXT still got more because they go home show for War Games.
Yeah, but you already know who's in the War Game. They don't need to watch that match for the advantage. So the faces got the advantage, the women. I think that War Game event's going to be good. I think it's going to be real good, man.
Let's hope.
It's
Sunday.
This Sunday.
There's a lot to watch on Sunday now. I got to watch Shameless. I got to watch that. I got to watch a bunch of things.
Dude, Shameless, the final season. I wonder how they're going to wrap that up.
So I watched a podcast with Jericho. And he's got a point, man. He came out with some shit where things got to change. I think a lot's going to change in the wrestling industry very soon. So he was saying how he gets like a $25 check for some bullshit movie he was in with I forgot who. He goes, I was in a movie for like a minute and a half. I get a $25 check every year. He goes, but I have over 200 and something matches on a WWE network that are constantly streaming. I get no money. I'm like, that's fucking
But
insane.
you know what? It's difficult. The WWF owns the property in the video. That's
Right,
something.
yeah.
That's
Property rights
something
to
that
it.
you
So
sign.
I can't.
That's
You
something that you
serious?
sign.
Man, I see these guys in Midland. Yeah, man.
So
You know what? Okay.
so they were like what you call it? They were like I think what you do that you sign a contract, like imaging, like it's on the contract, so that's what people don't get royalty.
I know the royalty.
It's not like a movie, you know. Like
but still, though,
think
that's
about
fucking
it.
insane.
You know who's the only guy that actually sued for royalty and got royalty? Jesse
Ventura.
Ventura.
Yeah,
Jesse
that's why he's
Ventura.
on any games. That's why he's in no games. No, you don't see him on anything on the network.
Yeah, they got him at the All Stars. You know that the All Star they got him.
Well, he says he gets a check for $1,000 a year from them airing like WrestleMania that he's on or anything else. And I gotta tell you, how much money does Vince have?
He has a lot.
It's getting to that point where you got to start realizing, hey, you got to start paying the guys what they're worth to the end, because I mean, yes, the top guys are making their money.
Yeah.
John Cena made a fuck ton of money. Hogan made some money. But the lower guys, they ain't making that kind of money.
You know the one guy that Vince McMahon pretty much gave him the name for free, The Rock. But by him giving The Rock the name, guess what? Vince McMahon got an executive producer credit in every single movie. So he gets some kind of check also for The Rock. Think about how crazy that is. Not only that, think about The Rock on TNT's having the best year. They had The Rock on Impact for Ken Shamrock. Yeah. And now they.
Why do you think they're shitting all over him on WWE? They've never brought him back for anything. Why do they hate him for? Even they asked him, and he goes, I have no idea. I left on good terms. I don't know why they don't like me.
I just think that the gimmick ran out after a while with Ken Shamrock. He's like one of those guys, right? He was all right, but he could be unforgettable. Cool, you really don't.
But why would you bring him back? You bring everyone else back.
I don't know. Have there been a need for Shamrock to come back? Maybe only to mess with Brock or something.
Even bringing him back as a one-shot losing, like Kurt Angle. He wrestled for a little bit, but then he became like the manager.
Yeah.
Bring him back as like, a manager or a fucking, or something stupid.
The problem was the Kirk Angle. He can't even move his neck no more. It's like a fucking rod.
Have you seen how jacked up he is?
Yeah, he's fucking jacked
And what's his face called him out? Who's the Hulk Hogan look alike? Before Hogan was Hogan. Not Buddy Rogers, the other one.
Fuck, Hulk Hogan looking like.
An older wrestler who's an annoying prick.
Not superstar Billy Graham.
Yes.
Oh, yeah?
Billy Graham went off on Angle. Like using steroids and you're a piece of shit, this, that, and the other. Like, he's using steroids. I'm like, why? He's in his 60s, he can't have a six-pack like that. Like, are you kidding me? Like, dude, he tore into fucking Kurt Angle.
Let me tell you.
Like, bro, relax.
Superstar Billy Graham was Jeffrey using steroids, bro. Because you saw how jacked he was, and now you're gonna shit on somebody else for doing what you did. He probably got your. But
that's what he's saying. He goes, "There's no way you do it without using steroids."
But look, you know who got an incredible journey? Think about Brock Lesnar going through that fucking tested, that stomach disease and all that shit. To the point that the first time he came back, he got bit by that fucking guy that kicked him right in the stomach. And then they bring him into WWF. He taps out like a little bitch in Saudi Arabia. Are they even going to do? They're still doing the Crown Jewels, which.
Well, I know they came to an agreement with the Crown Jewel. You see that?
No, what's the agreement?
So they were owed, I think, $600 million?
Yeah.
They got 120. They got nothing compared to what they're supposed to. But Vince said, okay. And they're going back.
Dude, but let me tell you, $100 million is $100 million. Think about that.
What, compared to $600 million, though?
But let me tell you, Vince would get that in the long run, trust me. Because the contract he got with Saudi Arabia is 10 years for like almost $2 billion.
Wow. Think about that shit. How are they going to go back to this pandemic? That's what I don't get. There's some shit going on. How are you going to go back there? You're going to wait till it's over? Everyone's going to be vaccinated?
Dude, how about, let's talk about this. Since Kenny Omega's going back, you think they're bringing back the Bullet Club in a strange way?
I don't know, because you got the Good Brothers over there.
You got the Good Brother, you got...
All you're missing is Valor and AJ.
And I think it's only a matter of time you see Ring of Honor will probably with Impact with those. They're gonna do something on three.
You got the Young Bucks.
They'll probably fight them the Motor City Machine Guns, which would be a great fight.
They're still good. They're still a good tag team.
They're fucking good.
I hate saying this. Chris Sabin, to me, is as boring as white bread.
But he's a fucking phenomenal
wrestler. But he got, you know, he reminds me of a New Age Last Storm. It comes out, I'm like, what are we doing?
What the hell happened? Last Storm was great. I love when Last Storm was winning all the titles and turning into Canadian
Oh my God!
titles.
He had all of them. He's a tri-champion. That's phenomenal.
Yeah, like, oh my God.
I like Lance Storm, but he gets too political. He's all over Twitter now talking politics.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, shut the fuck up. You're Canadian.
He was
shut
talking
up.
something about some women or about Me Too kind of shit, and it was weird the way he said it. It was like something like, oh my God, what the hell are you talking about?
Dude, you know what it is? He's too negative. Everything with him is negative.
Dude, you know,
or him responding to something negative. Like, say something positive,
you
bro.
know who gets the motherfucker of the week this week?
My mom?
No.
Okay.
Those assholes in Staten Island that fucking arrested that poor man that just want to run his business. He fucking got a bar and he got shot down. And you know what? Do you see the protest that happened after he got shot down? So Staten Island, you guys are the motherfuckers of the week. You can go fuck yourself with
I don't
your
really think
stupid
it was.
rules.
I don't think it was. Oh shit. Hello, Guillermo.
What are you doing? Look at this.
What's he doing, Guillermo?
Look at that hat.
Can I have another one, Guillermo, when you get the chance, please?
Can I get one more of these delicious American? Nice Michelob Ultra.
Michelob,
I got spiritual. This is an outrage.
Michelob Ultra. We will gladly take your sponsorship.
Oh yeah, we need some. Hey, John, how about the review this week? That we got a huge news. We are in the top 100 in Sweden.
Top 70, isn't it now?
No, but we're in the top 100 of best podcasts in Sweden. We're like number.
Thank you, Sweden.
You know what's crazy about it? We were number 3. We peaked at number 3, and we just been dropping slowly. Now we're down to like 69. That's not a bad number. 69.
Yes, so the shit in Staten Island was so basically, the bar in Staten Island didn't want to adhere to the non-indoor dining
They
thing.
called this an autonomous zone. Also, you saw that?
They were like, "Fuck you," you know, because some parts of Staten Island could have indoor dining, but other parts couldn't.
Yeah,
it's stupid. And he said, "Fuck you, I don't agree with it." So they got a lot of fines. They closed him down, shut him down. He said, "Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you." And when he got arrested, he was sitting on the bench in front of his business. They're like, "You have to leave." He goes, "It's my business. I own this. I'm staying." Going the wrong way. Going the wrong way in Woodway Street. And it wasn't even the police; it was the sheriff's department that got him. Because the MIPD's like, we want to do this. We're not enforcing. We're not doing it. Fuck you. So it was the sheriff's. The what are they called?
It is the sheriff, like the marshals.
The marshals.
Yeah. But people lost their shit, man.
The state one. Oh yeah. So the next day they were all out.
Oh my God, people
they were out
in
in
droves.
Yeah.
Yeah, the people like fucked it. You know what's gonna? You know what the thing is? This shows, and I hate to say, this shows like a bad. Real bad. It's getting to the point that people are getting desperate. When you have stores getting robbed, hardware store getting robbed, and people fucking getting
thank you, Guillermo,
robbed again, and you're fucking still trying to close down business. Now they talk about that they might close us down like in 2 weeks or something because they're doing that orange, and then they're opening the schools.
Yeah, but the problem is, though, there's a fucking one set of vaccines coming out in next week.
You know what? Let those
Sunday.
You know what? Let those European assholes take the vaccine first.
They're taking it now.
Yeah, but no, next week. They come this week. This week now, and then
I thought they already started getting it next. We're getting it on the 15th.
Yeah, but we're getting it later on. But we're
we're getting it on the 15th.
Yeah, but it's only going to be 172. Think about that number. It's like you ever read the Bible? The earth, the heavens will go to 100 and something. The number is exactly what the number they're going to give people vaccine in New York. You can bring some biblical shit to this thing.
I think they were saying
everybody got the sign of the beast.
By the end of the year, there'll be like 20 million, or 2 million, whatever the number was, which is only like 20% of New York.
You know,
I'm not taking it. Fuck you,
dude. Let me tell you. You know what's the best part? The suicide. The suicide is the best part. People commit suicide because you fucking idiots can't have people go see their families hang out. And there's old people. Do you see that fucking heartbreaking of these old people that got the grandchilds and shit, and they're dying by themselves? It's like fucking, dude, this is like fucking horrible. Yep. And you know what the problem is? Half of these people are not scared of the disease. If you're going out and living your life and going to prison, you are not scared of the disease. But the disease is fucking a lot of people up. But, John, you heard my whole theory about the disease, right? And I'm going to break this down. Anybody that's, I hate to break it down, all my friends that are sober, work out, this and that, they're all the ones that are getting killed by the disease. And all my fucking sloppy, horrible, drunk, idiot friends are still alive. If Mumble's still alive, we could all live this thing. I'm just saying.
I know. Look, I'm not saying it's not a thing.
No,
I know about 15 people who've gotten it and survived. I
Some people get
I
fucked up.
know 3 or 4 who've gotten it and died.
Yeah.
I get it. It's a thing. But to cripple an entire world economy,
The crippling. It's amazing. It's amazing.
It's the mentality of, and I hate to put it, and this is why people hate war. When you have talks of war, you're gonna lose some soldiers, and it's like playing chess. You're gonna lose pawns.
Yeah.
If you play chess, not trying to lose any of your chess pieces, you lose the whole game.
Yeah. It's not
So
happening.
you're gonna lose some, but is it worth losing everything?
Yeah, because think about it. They don't even. You know what's funny? Do you see this week they wanted to do that stimulus package for like $900 billion?
Yeah.
For that, why don't you do the 1.5 trillion? It's as good as the 1. And that's not going to pass.
No.
That's just going to fail in con. It's going to go. Fuck
They
you.
still haven't. They're waiting. And this is the worst part. 'Cause it's all politics. That's why I hate politics. So the COVID insurance hasn't been around almost 2 months now. My credit cards are maxed. Like everyone's losing their shit, and it's like, well, what are we waiting for? Well, we're waiting for this. Like, what are you waiting for?
They just can't agree on what the fuck to do, bro.
Because you're adding extra shit for no reason.
No, because they want to give to all these other worthless fucking things. Like,
Yes.
There's no reason to give to this and that and that. And I hate to say that. There's no reason to give to Planned Parenthood. They got enough money. Fucking, you know what? But the thing is, they're doing so. You gotta give to Planned Parenthood. Oh, you gotta give to immigration. And you know what? Fuck all these things. Let's talk about the people that live in America, the real Americans, that they need these fucking things to be able to pay some bill and maybe have a Merry Christmas. Because this, instead of having a nice Christmas, it might be a bloody Christmas, depending on how you guys treat us.
That's the part that I don't get. Is like, so you're putting in the bill that Planned Parenthood, I'm just using them as an example, that's the main one that was last time, gets $40 million or like whatever it is. Why?
They get donations all the time.
What does that $40 million going to do for them? Like, you not think that $40 million given to average American is not going to stimulate the economy more than giving it to a company that has CEOs?
Yes.
Has CEOs?
Yeah.
Like, it's the same thing with the Red Cross. We might somehow have this conversation.
Yeah, the Red Cross is another one.
For every $100 you donate to the Red Cross, what is it? $2 actually goes to the actual cause.
Because by the time they pay the CEO,
By the time they pay the CEOs and the this and that, $2. Are you fucking kidding me?
I think it's pretty funny that the whole thing that's what happened. The other thing that's going on, and I hate to say that, but the thing with Vince McMahon and the third party, there's actually
it's gonna fuck them, dude.
There's actually wrestlers talk about they want to quit and do the third party. Like some of them are making.
Well, let's Selena Vega.
Yeah, Selena Vega as well. But I mean,
where you going?
Head back where? Oh. All right. So all these wrestlers are making money. Like, you know who's one? You know who's one that? You know who was funny? That Paige is almost like untouchable.
Yeah.
Why should she cheated on that? She said she's not doing it. She's still under the WWF payroll. What is it that she got over this? Did she blow Vince or Hunter or what the fuck did she do?
No, it's just that she's not on TV at all. She's not making TV money. She's not making any money. So you got to kind of give her. You got to throw her a bone. You got to give her something.
Because she's on Twitch. She's on. Dude, you know what's the one that's crazy? The fan only. You know that girl that made all that money that actually dropped her and took her off? That girl, that porn star that made all that money? Remember that one girl that made $10 million like in one day?
No, I don't know.
There was that girl. I don't even know her name. Remember who the fuck is there? Her fan only. OnlyFans made like a record. Dude, you gotta see some of the shit that women put out there. These are like women that we know.
Oh yeah.
And they got I was like,
oh yeah.
What the fuck?
So here's that one because Tammy Lynn Stitch, the old what's his face? The old Sonny had an OnlyFans. And she was making a lot of money. Apparently she hasn't posted like 2 months. So now her OnlyFans has like 8 people.
Dude, do you see the story she told about fucking this guy
which one?
Ziggler?
Yeah.
Like she said, oh yeah,
for
we
8 hours straight.
He said 8 hours straight. He came out with dehydrated. She said, I just left. She knows she's not fucking around. She also banged Shawn Michaels. I think
everybody. And
I think she fucking with Brett. The thing with Brett is the wild.
She's not banged Brett, but she banged Dave Boy though.
Oh, Dave Boy. But I heard Brett
while he was married. That's why Brett's pissed.
Oh, that's what it is. Oh my god.
Yeah, because he's cheating on his sister. Of course he'd be pissed.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, no, that was. I watched the interview with her. So according to her, she's only had 9 to 10 wrestlers in her career. 9 to 10.
She actually was in one long relationship with that guy that was with the body dollars. What was that guy?
She was not in a well raised with Chris Candido.
Chris Candido?
No, she was not. She was banging everyone behind his back with his back.
No, but once he left her, or they broke up, she really got wet into like the whole bag.
She never left him. He died with her.
Yeah, he died.
With her. They were still together.
Oh, they were still together?
They had an interview. You got to watch the Al Snow interview. And because he was very good friends with both of them. And he goes, they asked him, and he goes, listen, I don't know the relationship they had, but Chris had to have known what was going on. We all knew what was going on.
Wow.
But they were always together with each other. It's a toxic relationship. You know the person cheating on you. They lie about it, but you love them, so you go back to them. Wow. It sucks, man. I mean, I was in a relationship like that where a young lady was lying to my face and then banging my good friend behind my back and lying about it. So, it is what it is.
But that's nothing like a good bang on a Tuesday.
Yeah, but that's not the point. The point is, bitches will lie. Bitches will lie.
That's right. I got the Rob Rossi model. Cheap first.
Cheap first, you sick fuck. I was gonna say don't get involved, but no, cheap first.
No, cheap first. If you think they're cheating, just cheap first, and then
I don't know
you
how
get
you get laid. I don't. The shit you say sometimes. Even and I was like, let's be honest. And you saw the blind date video.
Oh.
I was an asshole back in the day.
Oh my god, that blind date was phenomenal. He shitted on the girl.
I should edit it and put it on the YouTube network.
Oh my god, that shit was so.
I was
funny.
an asshole back in the day. You made me look like a fucking saint sometimes. The shit you say to girls, I'm like, what the fuck?
And they still stay.
And they keep coming back.
I just don't get it. It's so fucked up, man.
I don't think I've seen a girl be called an idiot more than ever from you.
Oh,
you were an idiot. Shut up.
Dude, but let me ask you. So, what are you looking forward now with these streaming services getting some movies? What is the one movie? Dude, you know what's the movie that I wish I knew where was going? I was so excited for Top Gun 2, baby.
Yeah. Well, I just saw a new trailer. It looks good.
Yeah. So is that ever going to come out? Is that going to be on the streaming service?
They're saying summer next year. That's the new release.
Dude, I think Netflix should just give them like $1 gazillion. Because you know who else is getting into the fucking streaming service game? Discovery. Discovery is doing Discovery Plus. And they say they want to get like a ridiculous amount of people. But I think, let me tell you,
not.
I think HBO.Max will break records. If they go first, if they're bringing two,
I'm telling you, I want to see Wonder Woman. I want to see how many fucking numbers. First of all,
how you quick do you think that's going to crash? First of all,
it might. I mean, I told you about Soul, and you know, no clue what that movie was until it's coming out on Christmas. It's going to crash. I wish place bets on that.
But do you see what was the movie that just came out that they were saying that it's supposed to be good? Like I think Wonder Woman will crash the internet. I think that day was gonna get. But there was another movie that they were talking about. They think the Borat kind of fucked up Amazon for a few hours.
Yep.
You couldn't even fucking watch it. I guess that's how many people downloaded. What do you think after this? Let's say after this year. You think movies will ever recover? Are people still gonna? I think people only pay for very special movies to go see.
I think once this whole thing is settled down, I think you're gonna see people going back to the movies eventually. Do I think it's gonna be the same as it was? No, because I think if you can sit home, I mean, people there are a lot of introverts out there. I hate to say this, but as outgoing as we all may seem, I'm kind of an introvert. I don't. If I see you at a bar, you want to put your like people constantly want to touch me, so I'm like, just like keep your distance. Like, please don't touch me. Yeah. Don't come near me. I love saying hello to everyone, but I don't like being too close to people. So I would rather sit in my house. I have my own little home theater. Again, I said it earlier. I'd rather sit there and watch a movie and not worry about some fights breaking out, some idiots. Yeah, like I have so many. We could do one show alone on the stories I have in movie theaters in Brooklyn over dumb shit. who brought in fucking fish Chinese food, who was telling us, I'll tell you a quick one. We're in the middle of watching Star Trek, the first one.
That
and
was so good.
These two dumb fucks in front of us decide 5 minutes of the movie to start giving a whole backstory on what happened in Star Trek, like 10 years ago. So this is Kirk, and that Kirk, he's gonna be, and they're having a full conversation like we're having right now, not whispering.
Oh my God.
I finally looked, I was like, yo, Wikipedia, shut the fuck up.
Dude, you know what I did to somebody? I never forget this. I was in Kips Bay movie theater, and I'm sitting there, and it's like me and 6 other people in the movie theater, and some fucking girl decides to have a conversation with her boyfriend about the movie. Me, like any decent human being, I walk up to her, grabbed the phone, and threw it. And the screams and stuff that came out.
I had that too.
You know,
They open their phones, the big bright light comes up, like, shut the fuck up.
The usher say, what happened? She kept talking on her phone. I got pissed off and threw it. And the usher left me alone.
Okay.
Let's go, woman. And they found the phone and they threw her out. I was very idiot.
Who brings in fish Chinese food though?
Oh, Chinese food and that, dude. It's like eating dumplings in a fucking dumplings smell. They're delicious, but they smell like fucking camel ass.
They're delicious when you're in your home or you're out in public,
Ooh, yeah,
like out in a park. And it's very airless. You're in a small movie theater. That's no.
But dude, now movie theater got food. Like you go to a movie theater, you can have like fine dining on your lap.
Nothing beats the food in a movie theater than Tokyo.
You told me.
They serve popcorn. You know what their best serving thing size popcorn is? French fries. They serve cups of French fries. And they give you
such a good
you plastic. We got a sandwich, a ramen bowl, and a thing of French fries in a plastic tray that fits the cup of the fries perfectly. You go sit, watch the Endgame. We ate, watched the movie, had our sodas, and as you're leaving, there's a little thing for the tray in. Everyone did it. The theaters were immaculate.
I believe
it was
that. It's different,
amazing. Man. But the bad thing was, I think we talked about this like last year. Everything that's wild happens in the movie, dead silence.
Wow.
So I watched it there and I watched it back in America. So, spoiler if you haven't seen Endgame yet.
Dude, they did that to, wrestling. And some of the wrestlers that we had to get used to.
So dude, Cap got fucking Mjolnir. He grabs it. First time, I'm about to scream and yell. I look, Hindu cows. all the Asian Tokyoians, that's what I'm saying, are just dead silent. I watched it 2 weeks later again with my son in America. Cap gets Mjolnir. The place goes fucking ballistic. Everyone yelling, clapping, cheering. Like, all right, that's energy.
Yeah.
It's just different. The culture is different. It's amazing.
Do you see the new Marvel entrance that they gave like a nice little tribute to Black Panther? Like he's in the Marvel, he's like in that whole Marvel thing.
No, what's it on?
It's any new Marvel movie. If you watch the entrance, they give like a nice little tribute to him. Like they put him like in the middle of the V.
Who do you think's gonna be it? We think we have this conversation.
I think you're right. I think it's gonna be the sister. The sister's gonna be the sister journey, and it's gonna be a female Black Panther. But I think they really are gonna go with it. They're gonna show like his death. They're not gonna show, but they're gonna be somebody that's gonna die. Sister fine. I think they should do that.
I'm hearing that they're gonna go to the last celestial plane. They're gonna show Killmonger. They're gonna show him. They're gonna show his dad. Like I hope not. Don't do that shit.
I think they need to do it. Like it's enter a character. He's such an iconic character.
I know.
You gotta end it the right way. You just can't be like write it off and be like nothing happened.
Well, it's too painful, man.
But
say Schindler's List. I gotta show the fucking him dying and shit.
Yeah, but the thing is, you know what? Even in that, I think sometimes you guys show the opening, the beginning, and the end of a character. It's just a story.
No.
You know, it's like
I got you, but I don't think so.
It's very happy. Have you seen like The Undertaker? The Undertaker is on everything. The Undertaker, now that he's not capable, he's interviewed on everything. He was on Jimmy Kimmel. He was on fucking The Tonight Show.
He was on Hot Ones.
The Hot Ones. It's like, what the fuck are you doing?
Well, he openly said that. He said, I missed a lot of opportunities in Hollywood because I had to keep kayfabe. I wanted to keep him alive, and he did.
He did.
Except for the one movie he was in. He was a bounty hunter and fucking The Nanny or some shit like fucking Hulk Hogan.
Oh, dude, the one thing I gotta say, I did love the SmackDown angle. And SmackDown's doing like 2 million now. 2 million. He's doing a little better. And I love that whole thing with Kevin Owens beating up.
He pummeled the fuck out of him.
And now he's gonna fucking go out. Him and Roman Reigns will have a hell of a match.
He's gotta have a backup though. He's gotta have backup. Because Roman's got Jimmy. He's gonna get Jay back now. Who does Roman got? Not Roman. Who does Kevin Owens got?
I think you know who can get all this. Because after Jimmy will get, he can start the Job Squad.
Look, baby.
Job Squad again.
There's a great interview too about Al Snow with the Job Squad. Of him saying it's a joke. Like stop. Yeah. You're not winning. Someone's putting you over. Stop.
That was great. I love that whole
Job Squad.
Job Squad.
It was what? It was Holly, Scorpio, the Meanie, and Al Snow.
You know, it was funny. Vince Russo was talking about something that happened the other day in wrestling, and he say because they're looking for new writers, but he was talking to hire all these writers that were coffee people, grabbing the coffee to do the writing. Yeah, I worked for this guy, but I was a producer. And Vince Russo say, but that guy's a producer. He's the one that got the coffee for the director. That's all the guy did. Because he saw some of the list of the people to hire. Oh my God, they hired some people that they were. That's like me and you say we're producing, we're getting coffee, but they're going to let us write the show.
Let us write a show. He was one show to write. I can tell you, man, AEW is writing well.
Let me tell you, AEW, but you know what the thing is? That's not Tony Khan. This writing is definitely Don Khan is just the one that came up with this idea.
Maybe.
You know what? Because the guy did, and you know what? He's actually, it's like him and Kenny Omega have like some prior relationship.
Yeah.
Like, they were like,
I'm waiting to see what happens with Taz and his kid. Taz and his kid are getting dark.
Oh my God. That's going to be, dude, they actually got some interesting stuff, but the problem is they don't put it right in paper.
Yeah.
It's too much wrestling. You know what?
I gotta, before we keep going, we're running long a little bit. I do gotta put over UndisputedBelts.com. I ordered my son's belt.
Oh, I heard that's a great fucking person.
And I ordered somebody else's belt. I won't say who because she hasn't gotten it yet. Oh. They are fucking phenomenal.
They were on somebody else.
They were on ESPN. They make custom belts, bro. Yeah. We can get a lumped up belt.
Oh my God.
We can get a lumped up championship, which I actually might have to look into and getting it done. And they're not that expensive. You think like $500?
No,
it was like $150.
You want to hear something funny? So they were putting that about the belts, and there's another it was funny. There was another guy. What the fuck was it? And I totally forgot. Oh, let's talk about Tyson and fucking Roe Jones. Dude,
it was a sparring match.
First of all, when I looked at Snoop Dogg, I thought it was Stevie Wonder as one of the fucking official, and it was Snoop Dogg. I'd say they got Stevie Wonder giving the fucking people around. First of all, Tyson dominated that thing. Tyson beat fucking Roe Jones. That guy came in for a clinching fight, a hanging fight, and guess what? That fight's over. Evander Holyfield, I got a contract. Sign it, bitch, to Mike Tyson. So we're going to get another 2 old men fighting. But I got to tell you something. Nate Robinson, the way you ate the floor, got knocked out like a little bitch. Go fuck yourself, too. Nate Robinson got knocked out like a little bitch.
Yes, he did.
On the floor. And you're wearing Nick's cutter. You getting knocked out like that? Fuck you, man.
And how many millions they make for that? For a sparring match?
It was a sparring match. They made a few million. They made some nice money. Not a lot of million, but they made a few. Because this is a new thing. This is like a
watch him spar? No, I want to see him knock him the fuck out.
Yeah. But there were rules already. You know they have rules.
Yeah, you couldn't knock him out.
Yeah,
fuck that. I want to see him knock him the fuck out. UFC style.
You know what I'm waiting for? I wait for Conor McGregor to sign his contract.
Well, did you just see what Dana White said like 2 days ago?
What?
UFC's lowering all the prices for bars and restaurants.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Like half off.
Oh, that's good.
He put out a PR press statement. He goes, "We're all hurting during this. We're gonna lower all the prices of all our pay-per-views.
That's not bad.
To get people in the bars. We're here with you." Like, bro, he got such a positive response from everyone. Going,
that's good.
Holy
that's
shit,
huge.
That's fucking huge. You ain't gonna see anybody do that.
Nah, nobody.
This is awesome.
Like Vince should do that. Give 1 or 2 pay-per-view for free.
Well, again, I hate making him a whole thing. If you have the network, And I have a network and I want to show it at the bar. Why can't I show it? We're not charging the bar to get in. That became an issue for other places we know, which I don't understand.
Yeah.
If I own the subscription and I'm showing it at a bar, I don't own the bar. I'm showing it myself. How the fuck is the bar getting in trouble for?
You know what? You know what's the funny thing? I own it, so they sent me like a happy 5-year anniversary.
Did they?
Since I think it's been 5 years since. And I think they gave me like 2 months free.
Oh, that's nice.
Which I'm like, whoa.
Well, because now it's free.
No, they got the free version.
The free
they
version,
got the pay version. The free version, you don't get nothing. It's all right, but you don't get a lot of the stuff. You get the pay-per-view. But you know what the free version do, which I got a little upset? If you are a subscriber to the free version, you only pay 99 cents for some of the pay-per-view events.
Oh yeah.
They're charging you 99 cents for the.
Maybe that's why
games.
I get fucking invited to the Thunderdome every single event. I get 4 emails a week about being on Raw or SmackDown or NXT or a pay-per-view or this or that or whatever the fuck is on. Like, here's your invitation. Here's your invitation. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
You get it all the time. But let me know. So what are you looking forward? Now there are a lot of movies that will come on streaming service. Which movie are you actually looking forward that you want to see? That you're like fanboy, right? Like, yeah, let's get this.
I want to see Black Widow because everything else is being held up.
That's what I want. That's the one.
Everything's being held up by that.
I want to see Black Widow, but I definitely want to see Wonder Woman. And dude,
I want to see Suicide Squad.
Did you see the running time for Wonder Woman? No. 2 hours and 31 minutes.
Good.
A nice long fucking picture. It's a movie we need after the pandemic. It's a movie that Hollywood doesn't understand, dude.
That week alone, because all the kids are off of school.
Oh my God!
You're gonna see those numbers are gonna fucking skyrocket.
I think they're gonna get a bunch of new pictures. I think they'll break numbers. Yeah. Too, but if you look at HBO, and I keep telling people, if you look at HBO Max, just what they have. Dude, they got the flying tenor. They just added Stargirl to the thing. They added the Young Warriors, the Titans, Doom Patrol. They're gonna get the fucking Green Lantern series. Guys, before this goes up, join the fucking HBO Max. They're gonna have so much contact. They don't have a lot of contact right now, but if you look for something, nobody beats Disney.Plus. You can look for, but the thing is, Disney.Plus got nothing that satisfies me right now. Yeah. I want to see more X-Men.
Yeah.
So I seen all the movies, and the Mandalorian is great, but I want to see that WandaVision. Guys, you've been fucking us. What's WandaVision? What's the Falcon and the Winter Soldier?
I think they all tie into.
I want to see these fucking movies.
They all tie into Black Widow. That's why I want to see Black fucking Widow.
And you know what? At least you guys gave me 2 years of the Mandalorian because it's the best shit you got on your whole fucking network. I hate to say that.
That's a couple good shows. Like, Imagine Years is a great show. Tells you how all this was built.
No, you know what I did love? I did love watching the original X-Men.
Yep. And Gargoyles.
Gargoyle. And I did enjoy watching Wolverine and the X-Men, which was one of my favorite cartoons. So there was things that I enjoyed, but I want more, guys. I want more.
All right, where are you gonna be? We got a minute.
So this week I'll be at International on Sunday and Monday. Special appearance both days. And you can find me at Anything Getting Lumped Up. And that's pretty much all I got. And remember, buy the t-shirts for the winter. You want a Rob Rossi or a FreakJonn under your tree, baby, especially for the women.
Fuck Elf on a Shelf. Put Freak in your tree.
And by the way, now that I'll be updating you guys with a new news network, the FNN, the #1 news network for people that love fake news and the news that's not real. Because I separated the country, so we got
Separate some more.
Harris is north, and Donald Trump is the president of the South. Enjoy.
Fake news network.
Fake news network.
We love you. We hate you.
Fuck you. Go to hell. Nobody likes you, but we love you.
That's true. Nobody else likes you. We still love you.
Yes. And remember, you assholes, don't get drunk, get lumped up. We see you next week, you fuck.
Adios.
Ooh, that was a good show. Good job today.